Hey guys, my name is the Football Aspect and welcome back to another episode of Operation Save Benevento. Alright guys, so this is episode number 19 and we have some big games in this episode, including one against Roma, who are currently third in the table. If you saw like a little glimpse right there, we also have a game against Marseille. We're probably going to sim this game and then sim this game as well, so we're going to be playing 3 and simulating 2, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, this is our lineup to face Roma. We do have a lot of games at the moment, so hopefully we're going to get a break in the game soon then, so that all of our players can rest. But this is our strongest starting lineup going out there against Roma. Let's get a win and go further up the table. Alright guys, here we go against Roma. Let's see if we can get a good win here and go further up the table. And maybe, you never know, we could potentially win the league, but that is a huge if. Armenteros take it inside. There's 1-0. Armenteros, first goal of the game. No defenders pressured him after we put that through ball through. And Armenteros has grabbed us our very first goal against Roma. And Roma have actually made quite a few signings. I know they have Charlie Musanda, they have Olivier Giroud, they also have Jemerson. So, yeah, pretty solid side. 3 goals for Samuel Armenteros in the league. We got our 3 subs coming on now. We are replacing all 3 of our center midfielders, Bernard, Otsukup, and Cicciaretti for Perugini, Gravelon, and Chibza. There's Chibza going through. Played across for Armenteros, 2-0. Yusuf Chibza with the unselfish play there. And now we are 2-0 up. Chibza just got on, full of running. Slots it across for Armenteros. Jemerson can't stop him. And it's 2-0. And it's a brace for Samuel Armenteros. One last chance for Roma here. It's into Charlie Musanda. Did Cardinal actually just save that? Holy cow. What a save. That's a horrible replay, but that was a great save. Now their goalkeeper is up as well. Come on. Let's get this. Oh, jeez, what a save from Cardinal again. Come on. We can still... Yes, Chibza. Go. No! I was going to try to score, make it 3-0, but 2-0 win is good enough over a third-place Roma team. Samuel Armenteros getting a brace, giving us the 2-0 win. Alright guys, so now we're going to simulate this game up against Sparta Rotterdam, putting our first team out there because why not? They have not been very good in our group. The only person I recognize there is their goalie, Kortsmit. And Samuel Armenteros, that's 3 goals in 2 games this episode already. What a great episode he is having so far. Substitutions, Cicciaretti makes it 2-0, 3-0 from Bernard. Gotta see he's getting on the score sheet, more subs. And it's gonna finish 3-0. Yep, 3-0 is the final result. Cicciaretti, Bernard, and Samuel Armenteros all getting us the goals in a 3-0 victory over Sparta Rotterdam. Alright guys, so this is going to be a team to face Sassuolo. Slightly rotated. All the starters are normally in there except for Chibza and Camparizi, who are the only 2 changes to the starting 11. So let's go out there, get a win over Sassuolo, and keep pushing for the Serie A or Serie A, however you wish to pronounce it, title. Alright guys, here we are kicking off against Sassuolo. Let's get another win under our belts. Maybe try to go undefeated for this episode. That would be very cool. And something that's not, something that's not out of the ordinary since we've taken over as Benevento boss. Guys, Cicciaretti is down. This is not good. Didn't actually see what happened, but maybe they might show a replay. This does not look good. Our captain is injured. We're gonna have to put in Viola. I hope that this isn't like a several month injury, because that will be devastating. Well, this goal has caught me a little bit off guard, to say the least. It's Yusuf Chibza getting us the goal. It's a bit of a strange one, really. I don't know how the goalie didn't save it. I don't know if it's because goalies are broken in this game or what. But headed down here, Chibza just like flicks it, and what is the goalie doing? I don't know. Look at that. It just gets a lot of curl on it. Yeah, it's one of the really weird goalkeeper actions. I don't know what the heck the deal with that was, but Chipsa makes us go 1-0 up. De La Rosa makes it 2-0. Our Mexican prodigy Roberto De La Rosa. It was a very, very good finish. I will give him that. And Sassuolo's defense kinda slacking, not gonna lie. He could be doing a little bit better. Ball played over the top. And yeah, they're kinda slacking. That's a great finish by Roberto De La Rosa. And we are 2-0 up. 7 goals in the league for Roberto De La Rosa. So close to full time now. Sassuolo have made a few signings. I saw that they actually have Harry Winks, which is a bit interesting. But that has gotten them nowhere, because we have won this game very, very comfortably. And as I say that, ooh, we almost had a goal there. It was a very good chance, but 2-0 is the final score. Chibza and Roberto De La Rosa getting our 2 goals, and it's another victory in the league. Okay, well that is really, really, really not good. Anterior cruciate ligament injury. They just said ACL. And say ACL injury, just anterior cruciate ligament. 7 months. That is the longest injury I have ever seen in any FIFA ever, I think. So, replacements. Malara, yeah, he was pretty decent. Yeah, no. Chicharati is going to be out for the rest of the season, so we're going to have to plan accordingly. So maybe we could try bringing in. Maybe we could try. We could just try Chibza there. I guess that would work. So yeah, I think that's what we're probably gonna do. Let me just reorganize this really quickly. There we go. Alright. So I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Have Caravolo on the bench and just have Chibza play instead of our freaking captain. So now, you know, I'm gonna make Andrea Costa the captain just because of the fact that he's retiring at the end of the season. So he's not gonna play for us next season, which is also a bummer. So all the bad news is coming at once. Alright guys, so we're actually going to simulate the last 2 games of this episode. We are going up against Genoa, and then we're also going to sim the game up against Marseille, since we are basically qualified for the Europa League knockout stages. We're top of the group. De La Rosa actually makes us go up 1-0. That is good to see. Genoa, I believe around 8th position in the table, somewhere around that. Armenteros makes it 2-0. Both of our strikers getting on the score sheet. Anything else? 2-0 win. Very, very good. Very decent result. And we're going to go to the final game of the episode up against Olympique Marseille. Alright guys, we're going to be using our starting lineup for this final game of the episode up against Marseille. To give you an idea of what we're going up against, we have 12 points from a possible 12. They only have 7 from a possible 12. And they do sit in 2nd place. So, let's hand them another loss, just like we handed them a 2-0 loss. I don't know what to expect. This team is better than on paper than we are, obviously, because they're a much bigger club than little old Benevento. But I'll be fine with a draw. I think a draw would be pretty good. I mean, they do have Pele on their team. You see that? I don't know if we can win now. You have some people that I've never heard of as well, like Zambo Anguissa. Germain makes it 1-0. I think we're actually going to lose. Costa also getting yellow. Yeah, and we lose 1-0. No real loss there. We are still very, very comfortable to qualify for the knockout rounds of the Euro League. So, no huge worries there. And it was a pretty decent game. Only 1-0 loss. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this 19th episode of Operation Save Benevento. We are currently on top of the table ahead of Juventus by 6 whole points. We are dominating the league. We've only lost 1 game this season. De La Rosa, as you can see there, and Armenteros both pretty high up there in the goal scoring charts. But yeah, in the next episode we will have the month of December, and then the episode after that we will have the January transfer window, so we can bring in possibly some more pre-contract signings. I know that all my good signings so far, at least, apart from Augustinson and Gibson, have come from pre-contract signings. But it's really the only way I can get good players since the budget at Benevento is so freaking low. If you guys did enjoy this episode of Operation Save Benevento, make sure to leave a like on the video, and while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe. I have been the Football Aspect, and I'll see you guys next time.